Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Episode number 58 of Beyond the Rift Season 2, starring the one and only Mr. I'm a Cutie Pie. Joining me today, your favorite co-host with the most, Scar. Scar, give him an intro.
What's up, guys? I don't want to do an intro, man. I'm just a guy who plays League of Legends. I'm not the important one on this show. The important one is actually our special guest, Cowsep. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I thought the important one was Cutie Pie.
No, we're all equally important. Come on, dude. This is a community thing.
Community effort.
I'm
Cowsep. I'm a Master Yi main. I play a lot of Master Yi on Korea server. And Scar just left us. So much more important.
It don't
he doesn't even want
matter.
to listen to me.
Fuck Scar.
He doesn't even want to listen to me.
Wait, sorry. I had to close the door behind me.
You gotta have more than that. You're a Master Yi man who plays in Korea. That's all they need to know about you.
I mean, yeah. It's high elo. You know, I play with Koreans, and I mean, dude, my life's really not that interesting. I dress as a cow. I do that.
All right, well then, if the people couldn't tell from just looking, he dresses as a cow also.
Oh, yeah, I had the one-up passion chin. I saw that he was wearing a tie or something, so I just had to pull out the cow suit and a bow tie.
I like that. You're looking good. But
you're looking classy today.
Before we get into the meat of the discussion, I want to talk about Discord live question and answer. Great service, love it, dude. Can talk about whatever we want with friends all over the world. Download it, go into the question and answer, ask some questions because we got answers for them. Let's go into the topics though. So,
real quick, can you boost up our boy Cowsep? He's a little bit low.
Boost up Cowsep. I'm boosting him up.
Yeah.
Cowsep, talk.
I don't need to be boosted. I'm just saying.
No. You're coming in loud and clear now, though. You're sounding excellent. So we're gonna go straight into topic number 1. Team Liquid won NALCS last weekend in dominant 3-0 fashion. Does it feel good to see such an old organization finally win NALCS? I'll start off by saying I didn't watch a single match. So I'll let you guys take over on this one. Cowsep, do you even watch NALCS?
I mean, hey, we can. Yeah, you know what? I didn't watch a single match either.
Perfect.
But I was sitting here looking at the question, and I was like, what should I say? I don't watch LCS. I got to make it up. I don't know what to do. And I said, well, at least they're not 4th.
Yeah.
So we got that.
Yeah, at least that happened, man. Dude.
Okay. Let me change the question then. Do you feel like let's say an old school org like Dignitas won in LCS. How would you feel about that, you know? So I feel like Team Liquid's been around for a long time, right? We joked about them when they were a curse. At that point, Paul Butler had been kicked out of that org 3 different times, and on the 4th time he's returned, he has finally won with the team. So, do you like to see like old orgs like this win? Do you want like fresh blood? Like how's it feel, Cutie?
I mean, I didn't watch any of the games, so I don't give a shit who wins. But I mean, it's nice to see Liquid win. I mean, they deserve it. Yada yada. What the fuck do you want from me, Sky? Sky, you made the goddamn topic. You fucking talk about it, dude. It's great. Yeah, they won. Woo, dude, let's go.
Neither of us watch it.
Oh man, I can't. Whatever. We can scrap this question. My answer for this is like I thought it was great. I'm really happy to see a team like TL win. I think that a lot of people look at TL and they're like they use a lot of money to solve their problems. I think that as an organizational lead, Steve did a great job. You know, if you can solve your problems with money, that means he succeeded. And I think.
Well, let me flip it on you then, Skara. Can you solve all your problems with money? People say money can't solve all problems, can it? Yes or no?
I mean, Team Liquid proved that it can. I believe.
Cowsep, can money solve all problems?
For what, LCS?
For anyone. For people.
I mean, for LCS, it seems to be doing quite well. But for people, I mean, it does make you have less problems. It might not solve them all, though.
All right. Well,
it'd be nice to have money.
That's the damn truth. We're not going to get too philosophical in here. Team Liquid, They won. Way to fucking go. Let's go to the next topic. So you've been in Korea for 6 years straight. Wait, you've been in Korea for 6 years? Holy shit! And playing Master Yi.
Yeah.
Just one question: why?
Well, I actually used to play in NA a long, long time ago. I started back in beta, and I've been playing Master Yi since 2009. And I just wanted a champion that attacked really fast, and it was either Master Yi or Sivir.
Dude, why not Sivir?
Well, I'm sure you've been around a long time, and you kind of remember the old Sivir. She was not really that good, right?
Yeah, she was bad.
Yeah, she was pretty bad. I don't know how it ended up being Master Yi, but now I kind of regret that decision. I mean, he's like he's a melee version of Vayne. It's like, why would you not want to be a range champion, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you never faltered? Like, God, I just. You pick Master Yi, it's like, fuck, man, I know I'm gonna get slammed here because I picked this shit, but...
Yeah, you always have a bad team comp. Every time. It's like... Yeah, I'll just be on the stream complaining about my team comp, and I'll be like, yeah, we got an Ezreal, no CC, oh my god, Soraka, Ezreal, bot lane, how am I gonna gank that? And then after I finish criticizing my team comp, I'll be like, yeah, but I have Master Yi, so I saw this coming. It's fine.
I mean, have you ever wanted to explore? This is a greener pasture because you're a cow.
Uh-huh. I get it.
You like that? Sky, laugh for me. Thank you.
My screen's green too.
Yeah, and the screen's green.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
question.
Yeah,
that's the question. No, it wasn't just
okay. I was expecting more like explore the greener pasture, like find Caitlyn or something like that.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, they got Kindred though. Do you want they got other shit that attacks fast.
Oh god, but she can't just go in and kill everybody in 2 seconds, Like she actually keeps people alive. Why would you want to play Kindred?
Fair enough. I mean, does Master Yi really go in and kill people in 2 seconds, or does he die in 2 seconds?
Not in high elo, he doesn't. In high elo, you split push and you sit there and your team say, please don't fight, and then they fight anyway. Every time.
I got a question for you on the other side of things. Like, well, why'd you go out to Korea in the first place? And why have you been there for 6 years? Because, I didn't realize you were out there for so long until I started doing some research on you. I was like, wow, he's been there for, more than half a decade.
Research. Oh man, you say it like that, I feel old. Yeah. So actually, I was a pro gamer for a different game called Grand Chase back in 2009, and they flew us out to Korea to play there. And I really enjoyed Korea, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a degree in a useless study, so it's an easy 4 years. Get a job in Korea using my degree, and then branch out into gaming. Some kind of gaming career. Yes, it was very specific and very well thought out by me. And then I realized when I got here, there is no way I'm going to get a job in some kind of game development or anything like that. I'm screwed. And then I managed to actually become a streamer just randomly. Thank you, Phantom Lord. And so, I've just been sticking around in Korea ever since because high elo Korea has been my thing. And, of course, we picked up the language and we love the kimchi and, oh yeah, it's great. It's great.
Do you still have that? Because I know everyone has the love for League of Legends. Do you have the passion for League of Legends playing only Master Yi? Because I'll be honest, when I see some people one trick, it's like, God bless you. I don't know how this guy manages to one trick this shit through all the metas, but how does it make you feel?
I have 30,000+ Master Yi games, and I love right now. I'm really enjoying the game with the current Gunzu's Rageblade. I wish it wasn't getting nerfed because of Jhin and Kaisa and Varus and stuff. But the last year, I got stuck in D1 last year. That was the highest I got was D1 last year, it was the worst meta ever for Master Yi, and I was ready to just rip out my eyeballs. And I was so angry at the Riot Balance team. You saw people like Trick2G also leaving. The way they made the jungle now, it's just it's PvP all the time. There's no time for me to sit down and do my rice farming. And, I'm an MMO kind of guy, and that's what I really loved about League of Legends. And they just kind of took that away from me.
Wait, you like the farming part of League of Legends?
Dude, Feral, Flare, Devour for life, baby.
You didn't like? I thought you said you like chopping people up, killing them in 2 seconds.
At 30 minutes in.
At 30 minutes in. I can respect that. All right, let me ask you though. Have you ever told yourself, like, speaking of League, you're like, man, League of Legends, I'm just not fit. Let me play Fortnite today. Are you big on Fortnite? Is Korea big on Fortnite?
You know, I loved Fortnite. I played some Fortnite. I was getting into the Fortnite bug. And then Fortnite's like, oh, the Koreans are starting to play. We need to introduce our social security blocker. You know how, like, you need to sign up for your social security so they can kick the kids off at nighttime. And I just got way too lazy to go find my ARC, and I haven't touched it since. My ARC is my social security card. I don't have it memorized. So I haven't touched it because of that.
I respect. But if you did have it, would you rather play Fortnite or League of Legends?
I mean, with the current Gunsu's Rage Blade, I would rather play League of Legends. But if they nerf it again, I would rather play Fortnite. But of course, I continue playing League of Legends. I'm a League kind of man. Or, you know, it's my job. So
I can respect that.
I'm lucky.
Fair enough. We'll go to the next topic now. So recently, 6 of your accounts got banned while talking about toxicity in Korean solo queue. Is toxicity a problem, and should Riot be the one fixing it?
Is somebody going to lead me into this?
I'll lead you into it. I'll start off by saying I don't think it's Riot's job to deal with toxicity. But I don't think it's their job, because the way that they handle, like, dealing with toxicity is they make it like Riot, they need voice communication in this fucking game, and they refuse to put it in because it's like, it's going to lead to toxic behavior. I don't give a fuck what it leads to. Add this shit so I can have games that aren't just a bunch of fucking monkeys running around with this shit. I mean, obviously, if people are, like, giving death threats 24/7, Riot should be banning them. Like, just no questions asked, like, I'm going to fucking find you and kill you. Like, there's joking, like, I'm going to fuck your mom. Oh, good one, you got me. I'm going to fucking find you and kill you. It's like, are you okay, dude? You're pushing it a little far there. That kind of shit, they shouldn't tolerate it. But, yeah, you can. What do you think of it, Cowsep?
Okay, you know, I can agree with that. So I was actually banned 9 times in NA.
9?
That's
wow.
impressive.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I only played NA for 3 years.
Wait,
so,
you got banned? Wait, you got banned 9 times, and it said that you'd played 6 years ago. Is that right?
Yeah. Back in the Tribunal days, good stuff.
Wait,
yeah.
what'd you do to get banned? I just want to know what you did to get banned. You don't feel free not to share it if you don't feel comfortable. But
I was a flamer. I thought the Summoner's Code was absolutely garbage. I used to flame people that thought the Summoner's Code was a thing. Like, oh, you should have respect the Summoner's Code. And, oh, dude, I was very, very toxic. And, you know, I thought that people in general should just get thick skin and deal with the toxicity and stuff like that. So, you know, I was really into no ban system, and I got really irritated when I got banned. Like, I played Heroes of New Earth, and people were shit-talking me. And I dropped all my items on the ground, and I just deleted them, and I left the game, and I got banned for that, and never went back. It was great. I'm pretty toxic. So, you know, when I'm complaining about toxicity, it's a bit bad. So, yes, I can agree that toxicity, you know, maybe Riot shouldn't punish all forms of toxicity. I do agree with that. But I think that, you know, there's a line where, you know, thick skin isn't a good enough answer. You can lead me into more.
I can agree with that. I mean, I know, like I said before, when I feel like when I have to quit, is this guy trolling or is he like mentally unstable? It's like, you know, maybe he deserves a ban right here. I don't know what exactly happened. I think I saw like a video about like what had happened with. Can you explain what exactly had happened with the Riot Korea thing?
Oh man, it is just so complicated. I actually received an email 30 minutes ago, or actually about an hour ago. Ooh. It's 6 a.m. in the morning right now. So
holy shit.
And so somebody's working overtime over there. And so, you know, they finally, you know, 8 days later kind of came down to an answer. So they managed to try and cover their bases, which they actually didn't. I can't wait to make a video. It's so wrong. Basically, I called out Riot Korea, like a week and a half ago. I said that they don't ban toxicity. There's no banning system. Like, you know how in NA, if you say KYS, you're screwed, right? In Korea, they don't do any of that. So, and it's been this way for many, many years. So I made a thread, trying to call attention to it. And then somebody from the Riot NA office sent an email to Riot Korea, and they're like, hey, dude, this guy, he's saying that you guys don't do anything. And they're like, oh, wait, hold my beer. Let's go check him out. And so they spent, 7 days combing over my account, trying to find a reason to ban me. And then they managed to ban my accounts. They banned 6 of my accounts. And the reason is account sharing, which is actually kind of funny.
I mean, have you ever been like remotely toxic? Because you say you used to be toxic. You haven't been toxic in Korea or anything?
Oh,
you dabbled.
I try to make a point for my viewers that say, hey, I can't be banned. Check this out. Your mother, boom. Or you know how mid-open in Korea, mid-open, everybody runs it down mid and they push and stuff. So sometimes I might say, your mom's vagina open, things like that. But it's not, but I wasn't banned for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds weird that they wouldn't ban you. Because if you are just being toxic, it'd be like, he was toxic. Here are the logs, dude. They banned you for account sharing. I mean, Scott, what's your take on that?
Oh man, the thing is, it's there's a lot of difference in Korean solo queue than in NA. There's. I remember when we played on it was really weird. The games were quick, and it wasn't quick because one side smashed the other guy. It was quick because, holy shit, let's just open. And I'm like, wait, what is opening? Opening wasn't a thing until people went over to Korean solo queue and brought it back to the Western regions. It actually didn't exist before that. I don't know if you remember, Kitty, but when we were over there...
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit, dude.
They literally... one death mid... Oh, let's fucking open up, guys. It's no... It's really strange for me. And actually, I'd like if, Cowsep could clarify, a lot of the differences between kind of, Korean solo queue and what you'd find in the West. I know you pointed out before that, you don't own the second blue buff, right?
Yeah, it's not mine. Can you imagine playing Master Yi over here? Can you imagine?
Yeah, why don't people
I can't get
just
the 30
rage
minutes.
Quit you? Wait, why?
They do.
Oh, they do? Okay, well, do they wait? Do they at least wait? Do they dodge during champ select, or do they just AFK during the game?
Oh, no. Nobody dodges in Korea. No.
Really?
No, you're not supposed to dodge in Korea. You're supposed to play chicken, but it doesn't work because nobody dodges. So, yeah, it's you get a lot of mid-opens. Yeah, it's great. But I mean, there's a lot of differences between NA and Korea. I played so I'm a multicultural man. I'm a man of culture, I played on Taiwan, Korea, Japan. I'm playing on Vietnam right now. I played on NA. I played on EUS. I played everywhere. I'm a very cultural kind of guy. And Korea is just, it's something else, The second blue buff, so the second blue buff does not belong to the jungler. And if you take it, mid-open. I was writing down clips of people going AFK, but I had to stop because there was just too many. And I made an account, and its name was I'm Not Giving You the Blue. And it was in Diamond 4, and it got demoted to Plat 1. And I'm definitely not a Platinum 1 player. It's just people going AFK. That was my test.
Wait, they actually just AFK'd that many times from you not giving them blue buff?
It's it's a 50-50 chance at them going AFK if you take the blue buff.
Even if the game's 0-0, no one's everyone's just farming it out, everyone's playing well or some shit.
Yeah, it's not about your team, it's about you. If I don't get the blue buff, I'm being griefed. This guy is taking. It's like if you're the jungler, you were playing jungler earlier, Cutie. If somebody came up at 18 minutes and took your red buff, how would you feel?
I'd be like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's how they feel when I take the blue buff.
Hey, but to be fair, I can sympathize. I feel like a lot of mid laners. Now, Scott, correct me if I'm wrong. You would appreciate the second blue buff.
Oh, I think the second blue buff allows you to win the lane a lot of times, but I don't recall the last time I've gotten the second blue buff in mid lane.
Would you ever AFK
two times
though?
a month.
Would you AFK, Scott?
I have not. I've never AFK'd a game ever.
You wouldn't AFK if someone stole your buff? If they told you could have it and then they took it from you?
Dude, people did that to me. Yeah, I would not AFK about that, dude. I'm like an angel, where we got Cowsep over here, the devil over here, the reformed devil. Sorry,
hey man, at least I'm
the white devil. And then now I'm like the saint. Literally, I even checked how many people have like blocked or muted in the past 4 years. It's been 2.
Well,
they're both Shaco players.
Hey, I can respect that. And let me ask you then, Cowsep, how do you feel about the Korean solo queue experience aside from do you feel like the toxicity helps to elevate the game, the fact that people are competitive, or is it not even competitiveness, they're just fucking dickheads?
Okay, I think the thing that makes Korea so good isn't necessarily the toxicity. I mean, it does kind of help. You have to grow that thick skin and you have to really grind it through. I've seen multiple people come to Korea and get stuck in D2 and D1, even though they're masters or challengers in other regions. And it's not because they're bad players. It's because they get stuck from the toxicity. The reason why it's so good isn't because they're toxic, but because it's a big, giant cultural mixing pot. We think the USA is a cultural mixing pot, but do they have Vietnamese challenger players? Do they have Taiwanese challenger players? What about those Chinese challenger players? The Philippine challenger players, right? Everybody's coming into the Korea server because they think it's the best, and then ironically they make it the best. And then that causes a lot of problems with racism because, it's really weird because if they're playing with the Chinese person, they'll say Taiwan #1 because they want to piss them off. But if they're playing with the Taiwan player, they'll turn around and say China #1. Or they'll say China dog to both of them, right? It's insane.
I mean, I feel like, never mind. I can understand. I was going to say, that sounds like a fun server to at least play on, to experience. I mean, it is. Yeah, it sounds like good, in NA, you don't have people just blatant racism because they'll just get banned instantly. I kind of want to see that. So, I mean, not really, but sometimes someone will say something at chat. That's pretty funny.
Well, you know what, Kitty? I got great news for you. You actually can't come and experience the toxicity because they will ban you for account sharing. Wait, can you still get a Riot account? You haven't been playing in a long time. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You can't come.
Yeah, I'm never allowed to play because if I tried to play, it'd just be account sharing instantly since I'm not a Korean citizen, or what?
Yeah, well, actually, so the thing is, the funny part is, I just received that email. I can actually talk about this. I have not talked about this. This is exclusive content.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so an hour ago, we got an email from Riot Korea, and they said, we banned 3 out of 5 of your accounts that we found to be positive for account sharing, and you can still play on those other 2 accounts. So I'm not completely banned. God hallelujah. So do you want to know the account names of the accounts that were banned and the ones that weren't unbanned, or that weren't banned? Okay. The accounts that were banned were CowXDD. That sounds like me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Cowsep. Oh, that's me too. Cowsep. Okay. So those 3 accounts were banned. Okay. You want to know the accounts that weren't banned?
All right.
What do you think it is? Let's give you a guess. What do you think I'm about to say?
China dog.
No. Okay. The accounts that were not banned for account sharing were Phantom Lord KR. Phantom Lord played that account. El Streamer Guy, who I'm not going to say the name of the accidentally did. El Streamer Guy. So the 2 accounts that were not banned were played by other streamers under my social security number. But the accounts that were banned were literally my accounts.
So is there anything that you're just talking to them, but they're never gonna actually give you a meaningful response, right? Have you felt like you've been making headway with them at all, or is it just I don't know why the fuck I'm even messaging them at this point?
I didn't message them. They messaged me. They legitimately, they sent me an email in English. It's all in English, telling me that my foreigner experience cannot be judged fairly by a Korean server. But I speak Korean, so they're sitting here telling me that we're sorry that, they do things in English, but our Korean system is great. But I speak Korean, it's not great. I don't understand. And yeah, they're not giving me room to work with, but they're giving me really good video content.
Hey, at least they're doing that, man. At least they're doing something.
YouTuber, man.
Wait, so I don't get it. Why wouldn't they just ban all of your accounts for account share? Why'd they leave 2 of them available for you?
Oh, they actually left 3.
Oh. Because
I was actually account sharing a silver account. I made a YouTube video how to carry out a silver, and the silver account wasn't banned.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah, I know. That's the account I was sharing.
All right. Wait, so I got a question for you. So, like, you know how, like, NA is kind of Riot's, like, the most reformed server. It's a server where if you say anything, you'll get banned the quickest, I think, of any server.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other servers are not that way. Like, EU West, God forbid Korea. I'm pretty sure, like, China, the 38 Chinese servers aren't nearly, like, are, like, not filtered at all. Brazilians, everything I've heard about other servers, it's always been toxic. When I get to my server, it's, like, almost nothing. People are just passive aggressive here and there, but I just think that's funny. It's like, I can count on, like, one hand the amount of people that are consistently toxic that haven't been banned yet. And it's very low. And for the most part, all of them have been banned at least once before. Would you like that kind of, like, heavy, like, filtering to go into the other servers as well?
I think that NA is a bit too filtery. Like, I recall a thread that was on Reddit a while ago. Like, Tyler 1 took the blue buff. And, like, Talia went AFK, and it was, like, #1 on Reddit. And that's just, like, a typical day in Korea, right? And so I'm like, I think that NA is a bit too soft. As I mentioned before, I was banned 9 times on NA. So, you know, I like a little toxicity. It's spicy. It's good. I think they need to punish primarily, I think the toxic language or stuff like that, you can just simply mute people, which is a great way to counter it. But when people go AFK or they run it down mid or they follow you around in the jungle or stuff like that. And it's super common, like it's happening multiple times a day. I think that's the kind of behavior that needs to be filtered, even though I know it's difficult to do. The words, not so much. I don't think words are a big deal. Like if someone said KYS to me, I'd mute them, right? Probably wouldn't even mute them actually, but you know, I could mute them.
I feel you. I mean, I think that some of the shit people can say, I imagine we both agree that probably bannable. I feel like banning people for being AFK wouldn't be that hard. I don't know how it is, but that can't be that hard, right?
Well, Koreans are experts at things. Like, do you know? Okay, I mean, you've been playing a long time. Do you know how long a game needs to be to get EXP and LP out of it, or LP out of it?
Oh, it's
there's
8
a
minutes,
length
right?
For how long the game
is it 8 minutes? Okay,
it's 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So the Koreans have this down to a. Yeah, believe me. So what you do is when it's a mid open and it's not 7 minutes yet, you go sit on their inhibitor and you don't kill the inhibitor. You want to wait for the minions to build up so you have enough minions to push your tower, right? And then you'll have people sitting there that are like, don't end. It's not 7 minutes yet. I know this is something that NA players just cannot understand. You know, it's, what the hell is the question again?
Wait, you said who are the people that are saying don't end? Is it the enemy team or like the team that's opening?
It's your team, of course. The enemy wants to not lose LP. Your team, everybody on your team, they know the 7 minute mark. They know to wait for 7 minutes.
I thought Korea was like they were that petty where it's like, you know, I want this guy to lose LP while I'm AFK, dude. Don't fucking end the game yet.
They're kind of like that. Like in Master Tier, you have those people that are like, you'll never hit this MMR ever again. I'm going to go AFK because I'm going to win my next game and you're going to fall out.
That's the same mentality I have. I respect that. Dude, now I know why they're winners, man. I say the same shit to myself every time I play with garbage-ass fucking players, but I don't go AFK, so that's the difference.
I say that in gold. I like to say that in gold.
Yeah, I respect that.
Wait, I forgot there was that even the 7 minute thing, because in NA, what happens is we open after like a bad situation. Like, we get aced at 6 minutes, 0-6, we open, the game's over at 12 minutes. I don't think I've ever had a situation where it's like, first what happened? All right, guys, open mid.
Yeah, what the fuck? How the fuck is the game opening that fast? Because, like, the lanes meet at, like, what time do the lanes meet? It's, like...
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, 1:40.
Yeah, what the fuck happens in, like, that 5 minutes that it's just like, all right, end the game?
Well... So actually, Korea is a very PvP-oriented server. Actually, I get a lot of flame for my play style. Apparently, I AFK farm the jungle, even though 2.5 minute jungle spawn timers. They're living in the past, guys. They're living in the past. But so the thing is they like to do level 1 invades. In fact, Blitzcrank was a huge pick, like back a year ago. And so what happens if the level 1 invade goes bad? They just go AFK. Okay. You win the game at level 1.
That sounds like some good fucking PvP right
Wait,
there.
so like Brahm's like OP, Braum Blitz are like super OP champs in the Korean server because you can just guarantee an open.
Every game, every game there will be a Braum and Blitz on the enemy team, and on my team will be a Soraka.
You must be getting a whole lot of opens.
I'm actually curious. How many times a day do you get AFKs and or open mids?
Okay,
really quick open mids.
Okay, so I play about 10 hours a day, and that gives me I get about 16 or 17 games a day.
That's so what? I average 13 in the same amount of time.
Average like
10.
Right,
so I get about 4 AFKs a day.
Wow, 4? Really? What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you also got to remember, I probably, 75% of the game with me are on my team, right? I get the majority of the AFKs because I play Master Yi. It doesn't help my cause. It does not help my cause.
Hey, I can respect that. Going back to what you said about opening them, I feel like that's what... I mean, when we were in the LCS, whenever we'd have scrim, that's basically how, the scrim culture was back then. Is level 1 would happen, pause the game, GG. Just fucking leave it. That would happen so much.
Korea.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like Korea, dude. So I can respect it. They're making it fast and efficient, dude. Not wasting any time.
It is very fast. You can enjoy the grind in Korea. You get thousands of games. It's great.
Oh. I was surprised how many Korean pros were playing so much a day, how they get 20 games a day. Now I know. They can get in the same amount of time as me, but it's just that much faster.
Well, they're really good at early games in Korea. They're just really bad at late games. That's why, when you get me past 20, win. They just don't know what to do.
All right, Sky, you got anything else on this topic?
I mean, for me, I don't know if Riot should be the one hardcore enforcing this. But I think if they want to take that role, they need to make their stance very clear. It's their game, dude. If they want to do this, go for it. But I think, the shift away from Riot Lite, I feel like there was Riot Lite era and then post Riot Lite era, which was the Riot Sanjuro Tyler 1 era. And so I think that after Lite kind of stepped away from Riot Games and they never filled someone in that was similar to him, that I don't necessarily think that they've kind of, when they want to do this global enforcement rule. If they do, though, I'm down. If they want to be that ambitious, go for it. But make it very clear that's what they're going to do. And don't, if they're not going to do it, just say they're not going to do it. That's all I want to know.
All right, fair enough. Well, do you want it to be another Riot Lite era in Korea, Cowsep?
I mean, that guy was a hypocrite, though.
Do you want them to get smitten down where they stand? They type one sentence, banned instantly.
You know what? Honestly, I would not mind it. That's just anything. I start games with basically mute all because they don't have anything good to say. There's nothing.
Wait, you never hear wow, you're killing it, Master. Oh my God, you did a fantastic gang. You never hear any of those types of things?
I don't even remember the last time I've been complimented on the Korea server outside of, wow, you're Cowsep? I love you. Usually by halfway into the game, they're like, I hate you, Cowsep. Yeah, so that's usually how it goes.
Wait, no one gives compliments killer play, dude, good job?
Hell no. No, no, never.
Really?
That sounds
No, I don't even remember. I don't even know how to say it. There's a few ways to say good job in Korean. I don't remember the last time I've seen it in game. It's all insults. That's it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wait, okay. On that note, the one thing they do say, instead of saying good job to your teammate, they will flame the enemy. They have a saying in Korea that's it's chai, which means difference. So if your jungler sucks, you'll say jungle difference, which means that they better. Yeah, so if they if the top laner wins top lane, even if they get a gank, they'll say in all chat, top chai, chop difference, get screwed. They don't say thank you, jungler. It's I'm so much better than you. That's how it goes in Korea.
Yeah, I'll finish this topic. I respect Korean solo queue even more now. Let's go to the next topic now.
I like that.
So Ninja Tabbies got nerfed finally. What big problem do you think the game has that needs to be addressed next? So I'll say, I think the Ninja Tabbies nerf was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Next big problem, I think supports are too fucking good. They need to get nerfed ASAP. As soon as fucking possible, nerf that shit. I've been ranting about this shit for so damn long, but support's too fucking good. Cowsep,
what champion? No. Let's be more specific. What champion do you want out of there?
It's a role problem. It's not even just specific champ. It's a role fucking problem. I've been playing Dota recently, I've never played Dota before, but it made me appreciate the game so much more because the way that it works, there's I guess a 1 through 5 position. A 1's like a carry that gets all the farm. A 5's fucking deadweight support. There's no, everyone's a fucking 1 in League of Legends. There's no person that doesn't get farm. It's the support's gonna be fucking massive. The jungler's massive. The AD's massive. Mid's massive. Top's massive. Everyone's getting fucking fed out of their mind. And it's just fucking, I don't think that's fucking healthy. I think someone needs to bite the bullet, and it should be support. But then the problem is no one's going to play the fucking role, so I don't fucking know.
I already get autofilled enough, Keith.
Yeah. What do you guys think is the problem, the next problem that should be addressed?
I feel like we've talked a little bit about this, Keith. Cowsep, what do you think?
I mean... So looking at tabbies, I think, I'm a Master Yi main. The thing is when I play Master Yi and I'm hitting somebody, I'll be hitting a guy.
Cut off a little bit.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So I'll be playing Master Yi and I'll be hitting somebody and immediately you can tell if they have tabbies or not. If you're hitting somebody and they don't die, they have tabbies, right? That's how strong the item is. It's so obvious. I'm happy that they got nerfed, but I think the problem with tabbies is, for example, in Cutie's last game, he's playing Kayn, and he builds Warrior, and he still goes tabbies. They're still strong boots that they're always good. They're good against towers, they're good against AD carries, which are in every game. They're good against those Zed mids that I always seem to get on my team. They're good against top laners, right? So they're too strong, and I think they're still too strong, and they will continue to be too strong because armor's just too utilized. It's good against everything, jungle camps and everything, right? But supports, I don't really care about supports. I killed them in 3 hits anyway.
This guy, I'll agree with you on that too. I think tank itemization. There's way too many ways to get tanky too fucking easily in this game. You shouldn't be able to just fuck it. You should have to work to get tanky. Nah, I bought ninja tabbies.
Yeah, that's all you need, just tabbies.
Yeah,
and you're good.
I'm telling you, I agree with you. When I play Draven and I hit a champion, it's fuck, he has tabbies. I'll auto. I won't even look at his items. It's god damn it, I fucking lost.
Yeah, it's the same power as a Phantom Dancer. If you hit a Yasuo with Phantom Dancer and a Yasuo with tabbies, it feels exactly the same.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking disgusting. Scar, you don't have any big issues with League of Legends?
No, I'm just blown away that you guys think tabbies is still that much of a problem right
now. Wait, Scar, what champions do you play?
I play a lot of assassins right now. So I play Zed, Talon, Diana, Cassin and Cat.
He's the Zeds you're getting on your team, Cowsep.
Yeah, I'm the guy you hate.
Got Master Yi on my team, better pick Zed.
you don't have...
So you don't hate him?
I hated them before, but right now it breaks even at 300, right? I think there needs to be an item in the game that reduces auto attack damage. I think that stat should be in the game on some item. Whether that's boots, completely debatable.
I don't think there needs to be an item that reduces percentage because you have armor for if you want that itemized armor, you want to just build a chainmail that doesn't build into anything because you want fucking percentage reduction. Build a fucking chainmail randomly. Go for it, dude. Don't build boots.
But maybe it should be on something that every champion in the game should build, right? Because every champion's buying boots except for Cassia. So maybe it should be a separate item where it gives you less armor but more reduction so that you can deal with auto attackers, and it's a specific niche item. Because I think they should have more items in the game because it'll make the game better.
Randuin's.
What? Yeah, Randuin's, for instance. But instead of attack speed nerf, it would be damage nerf.
Yeah,
it does crit damage too.
I just think it's really interesting actually that you guys are armor's too good in this game. And I thought about it and I'm yeah, maybe if they just nerf some of the things that do physical damage, the game would be more interesting. So if towers did a 60-40 split, that's kind of interesting. I would not mind that because usually when you're playing the game, it's always that you have too much physical damage, right? So yes. If it's ever you have too much, it's never that you have too much magic because you can only one physical damage source needs to be there, and you're fine because if you're stacking MR, then everything else works out well. So maybe the interesting thing is that they should make some things that do only physical damage do magic damage, like a split. I think that'd be really interesting. Towers doing half magic or 30% magic damage would probably be a lot better for the game because it would force tanks to itemize differently.
Well, they kind of did that with the jungle. They changed grump damage into magic damage. So
yeah, exactly. So it's cool. I actually didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't even know
great,
that.
I learned something new today.
And the grump crits on its first few hits, and it slowly goes down in damage. And you're welcome, guys.
Hey, thank you for that.
I'm learning so much today, but
you're welcome.
I'm on the line of I agree with Keith. I think supports need to be weaker, because I think the bot lane is too strong. Are you a jungler? What lane do you gank? What lane do you want to gank? Don't tell me. Wait, you farm. When you're not farming, what lane do you want to gank?
Hey man, I do not do that AFK farm stuff anymore.
Okay.
In the jungle, 2.5 minutes. I hate that. So what do you mean? What lane do I gank? I gank the lane that's pushed. I mean, I don't have any CC, bro.
Yeah, what do you want from him, dude? He's fucking Master Yi.
If you got a choice, for me, I'm the mid lane, so I should get choice of the entire map. I gank the enemy jungler or both side lanes. I will go bot lane 80% of the time.
Yeah, always bot lane because usually it's a long lane and I get a double kill. And if they have a Braum, I ain't touching that. Or but a Soraka lane, oh my goodness, I love it.
Exactly. I think right now because bot lane's so easy to push and there's two people down there. Bot lane and first tower exists. It's so important to gank bot lane, but I don't know how to fix it because what happened is that they made first tower go worth a lot, and they made bot lane tower take full damage from level 1, right, to prevent lane swaps. So pro play kind of ruined somewhat casual play in this situation. And so I don't know the solution, but I would like there to be a situation where I could focus on the entire map. I want to have options. I don't want it to be limited, where I feel a lot of times there's an optimal play, and the optimal play is laid out for me. Almost every time.
Well, let me say, because you were talking about Riot adding new items, I feel like new items would be a great, just anything. Because I remember when they first introduced, I got so hyped. I think everyone was hyped up when Riot announced they were introducing a bunch of new items. Everyone remembers the classic Sword and Shield, the Spell Thief Blade. You guys remember these items?
Those are so bad. Those are so bad, though.
They'll release items, and it's is that the Ohm rank? It's dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are these items even for? I don't even remember what the fuck Spell Blade or whatever the fuck it was called, Sword and Shield.
They all gave tenacity. I know that.
Yeah, it was dude.
That's all I remember.
These items are fucking up. Do you really think they'll ever add more items? Because I feel every time they've tried to, it's just you just look at it.
Technically, redemptions and the new items. Usually what happens is they add a lot of new items. And sometimes they're OP and sometimes they suck, right? Spellbinder is a great example of an item that's just atrocious. You need to be next to 100 spell casts for you to use the item maximally efficiently. And I'm just in what world is this going to be possible, right? Except for at 6 items, which then you probably buy something else. So that's an item that's so niche that they need to change. But I think that, it's really difficult because if they release an OP item, the whole game gets warped. Ardent Sensor got buffed 3 times. Meta's just ruined for 6 months.
Yeah, I guess that's
way too
true.
long.
I mean, I guess just to finish out this topic then, do you guys feel the meta in League of Legends is good right now, or would you like to see some drastic changes to it? I'll say...
Can I take this one?
I would like some drastic changes. I think that I haven't been a fan of how the meta is lately. I think some drastic changes would be nice. What do you think, Cowsep?
Of course. I totally agree with you. I think the big problem is as a jungler, enjoy the jungle changes. So every season they seem to want to change the jungle, even though the jungle was, pretty fine, pretty interesting, except for last season. They changed it to this current jungle that we have now, and they changed it every single season. And then this season, I'm yes, we're going to get some jungle changes again, like they do every season. And then they didn't change it. It's they seem to think that this jungle's okay, but this jungle promotes really. When is the last time that you said, yeah, I outlaned my enemy and I didn't get ganked, right? It's the lanes aren't about who's better or whatever now. It's about who gets the better jungle
Dude,
games. Like they have a
finally someone fucking agrees with me on this shit. I was gonna hold out on it because you're a fucking jungler. I fucking hate the way jungle is right now. Like, you should not be able to exert so much pressure. Like, there's a time and a place for putting pressure on the map, and I forget who I was talking to that said they need to go back to the jungle where it's like, okay, you can play early game jungles. If your ganks don't work out, you're fucking useless. Or you can try to play a jungler that scales or a tank jungler, and like you'll have some use later on in the game. Now it's like, play a fucking early game jungler or you're gonna be useless the entire fucking game. I can't stand that. Dude, yes, I get you. Like, I want people, like when someone picks something aggressive and just spam ganks for 50 minutes and none of the ganks work out, I don't want them to be able to be like, you know, I'm just going to go and fucking, just go and get back in it, dude. Who cares that these ganks didn't work out? Because it's just like, well, guess I fucking lost my lane because this fucker just kept ganking me.
Yeah. No 1v1s anymore. Sparestone was perfect. Everybody could jungle, which was interesting. Like, obviously, you don't want to play Lux jungle often.
Wait,
but
wasn't Sparestone the one where mid lane was taking that? No, that was the one before. My bad.
Yeah, Ezreal took it. But, I mean, what it did is it let everybody sustain in the jungle. Like, Pantheon jungle was meta during Sparestone because he could sustain. Everybody could sustain. I think the Feral Flare was definitely overtuned. I made a video about it before it was released. I said, Riot, please don't release this item. And then they released it, and yeah, you know, and so everything got nerfed. But Sparestone was perfect. Everybody could jungle. Everybody had their, like, you could play Ashe jungle and gank early, but if you messed up, you were done, right? It was great. It was fantastic. So much diversity. It was wonderful. I loved it.
Scar, what do you think? What do you think about the meta, and do you think jungle should go back to having risk, or should it be brain dead, pick an early game jungle? This is a bit of a loaded question, by the way, but...
Look, I think the thing isn't about having risk or not. I think that I agree with you guys that, like, they haven't drastically changed the game, and it is probably the only season that hasn't happened, because usually they thought the rune system would change the game drastically, but it made a different version of the same game we were already playing.
How the fuck would that rune system? I'll just say that rune system, like, this game, no one's gonna be like, it's min-max. Like, you pick what's fucking best. No one's gonna be, I play Master Yi, you know what I'm gonna run? I'm gonna run fucking Guardian for my teammates. It's like, why the fuck would I ever go? Like, no one's gonna, I like to play a support style Yi, dude. It's like, I'm gonna pick the thing that gives me the most fucking damage, and I'm gonna run it every single fucking game. Like,
that's how I play, man. That's how I play. Good. You're a Yi main now.
Like, my problem is that, like, the jungle's just so hard to balance, right? So in other iterations, like, yeah, there were situations where everyone could jungle, but the OP junglers are just too good. And so by nerfing the sustain of the super OP junglers, the bad junglers can't jungle anymore. So, like, they can never find this balance where it's like, hey, we can have either 30 viable junglers with 5 of them being God picked every game, or we have, like, just like this pool of 10 junglers and no one else can jungle. And that's kind of how it feels right now. And I don't know, like, I think a lot of people think it's differently when we talk about meta changing, you know? People think the top lane changing from tanks to carries and back again is the meta changing. No, that's just what happens when the game, like, the game doesn't change. The meta shifts because, like, something in the game changes, right? But, like, I'm looking for, like, a really big game change that usually happens every half year. So I think they have another time to do something in the midseason. I'm hoping that turns into, hey, we're gonna like mix up the game. I want to be able to, like, for instance, like, a mix up in the game for me would be I can pressure top lane again, or, you know, junglers get a ton of sustain again. Let's see what happens. Or, you can no longer, like, these champions can't wave clear any, like, no one can wave clear minions at all anymore. Like mid lane. Because you gave a lot of power to people who could wave clear backline, and now everyone can wave clear everything. So they nerf wave clear overall. That would change a lot of what's viable. I'm down for anything. I just think that right now that there wasn't a change between the last season and this season. I didn't fully realize it, but the rune change that might be really big for casual players has no impact on high level play. Because, like Keith said, everyone runs what's most efficient.
Yeah, like Sky said, like the meta changing. I want like for the meta to change. I want it to be like, what should I do in this situation? I want to question myself. I don't want to be like, I'm going to go fucking, if I'm bot lane, I'm going to take the tower. I'm going to go top, take the tower. I'm going to go mid, take the tower. I'm going to ward up, take more towers. That's not like that general line. I'm sure everyone here knows, like, it's just how you play League of Legends right now. Like, go for objectives, get wards out because you can spam the fuck out of them. Make sure your bot lane's secured and then just fucking, that's not, I want something new, like, oh my god, we need a secure top laner. Oh my god, our jungler wants to farm the fuck up. Let's try to play safe lanes and get him, like, powered up. Let's fucking do some shit, not just the way that it is now. So, I would like a big meta change. Cowsep, you want a big meta change?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. But I think the thing is that you have to remember between servers that the metas are a bit different. I've noticed that NA kind of balances around the NA region, or like the game is balanced around NA, not other regions. Like I've seen picks, like for example, Draven got nerfed randomly, and Koreans never played him, right?
And when
I go to play on, yeah, not anymore, yeah. But like when I go on to like NA, because sometimes I'll play NA when I get banned on Korea or something random like that, right? I will see picks that I've never seen in Korea in these random bans, and it's insane how different the metas are. Like, if people could kind of combine the metas, it would be kind of interesting, but I don't think that, you know.
Dude, no one plays fucking Draven in it. The only person playing Draven's Tyler, and he's D5. Like, that's literally the only person. I haven't seen Draven in fucking God knows how long. Like, I mean.
I was really good. And a Heimerdinger nerf, same path. What?
Yeah, actually, I don't know why the fuck they nerfed Timer either, because I never see that shit. Dude, yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, because I think they balance for low elo and competitive some shit. And I mean, I can kind of understand Heimer at if you're like bronze and you don't know how to use your mouse. Like, I could see how Heimer would be. Oh my god, his turrets are just killing me, and I can't do anything because I can't right click. What the fuck do I do? So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I could understand that. I agree with you. If they could combine the metas, that would be interesting. But let's go to the next topic now. So, topic, hey Scar, are you looking okay, dude? You're looking a little lost, bud.
He looks okay. That's a normal Scar.
Yeah, that's just Scar, dude. Let's go to the next topic. Whatever. The 2017 Challenger Awards, after months of waiting, has finally been announced. It's a backpack. How excited are you? I'll start off by saying I can't fucking wait. I'll start off by saying that apparently I'm fucking. I guess it's just me. Hello. Oh, is there anyone out there? What happened? Did I just stop existing? Is this stream even live? Oh no. The copy pasta was right. I'm actually 80 years old and I've been talking to myself my whole life. It's happening, dude. It's all up.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, yeah, you're coming in loud and clear.
Okay, Discord died.
Discord didn't die. I'm on Discord number 2. Cowsep, you on Discord number 2?
Yeah, I'm on Discord, but I can't hear you. But I can hear you on Skype.
Yeah, no, Discord died actually.
Oh,
like good. I'm telling you, it blew up. Boom.
See, this ain't such a bad setup after all. It really worked out well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, maybe it's back now. Can you hear me, Cowsep here?
Whoa, well, how did you talk to me? You're not even in the channel.
I am now. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But I can't hear you on Discord.
Wait, Kitty, you're not in the channel. Can you get back in here?
I can't. My Discord blew up.
Alright, until we can fix it, we'll just try to get back in for the last section. We'll just talk on Skype for now.
Can you stop talking to me on Discord?
Got it.
Okay.
Alright. I think we're good now. All our problems have been solved.
Alright. Great.
So 2017 Challenger Awards, after months of waiting, finally been announced, a backpack. I'll start off by saying, fuck you, Riot, for not giving top 10 a reward. I busted my ass. I got ranked 5. Absolute jack shit I get this season.
Wait, they didn't give top 10 a reward this year?
I mean, where is it?
You're right, they didn't.
Yeah, fuck you, Riot.
Wait, would you have really wanted a medallion? Would you have wanted like that?
Dude, give me anything that shows I was the top in this season. Give me something for it. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care. I'd rather they gave nothing to everyone than not reward me for being top 10, or at least make it top 5 rewards.
Oh,
agree or disagree?
I just think it'd be nice for clarity reasons. I assumed they were going to do something for top 10 again, because I think that's cool. I'm not asking for a statue of the top 10 players. I'm just saying that, like, they just keep it consistent, right?
Yeah, they should do a top 10. They better retroactively announce. Actually,
they're not going to do that.
I know they're not.
There's no way.
I'm not fucking kidding. Whatever. I mean, the backpack's pretty cool. I mean, I'm so scared. Scott, I gotta tell you, I'm so scared because I still have that stupid ass backpack they gave in the LCS. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
I know it's gonna be that backpack, but with my name, like, solo queue on it. I know. There's no doubt in my mind.
See, I love that backpack, and I lost it, so I'm so sad.
Yeah, it's a good backpack, but I want something more like League of Legends related than some mass-produced fucking backpack with a League of Legends label on it.
I have a question. So, would you be down in like a couple years from now to give out like, Challenger pants, Challenger shirt, and then you could just walk out in full Challenger gear, right?
I would want
the shoes, the shirt. It's like you're collecting like a set of items, from an MMO.
Yeah, like
would you
an
like
MMO.
Yeah, would you like that?
Yes, I want that. And make it top 10 rewards, so it's like when you get the backpack top 10, you also get like a little fucking pin that you can put on your backpack, like I'm top 10 or some stupid shit like that. And then when you get the pants, you also get the matching underwear or some shit for top 10. Like I want the top 10 to be rewarded with something that matches with the commoners, the top 200. Agree or disagree, everyone?
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea at all.
All right. Cowsep, do you think a backpack is a worthy reward for Challenger?
I mean, I haven't been to school in like 5 years. 6 years. Oh, wow, I moved to Korea 6 years ago. Yeah, I haven't been to, 6 years. I don't want a backpack. I hate carrying stuff around. But, I mean, maybe I'll go like conquer the Vietnam server and take some of their backpacks. like a nice guy. I don't know. I don't really care about a backpack.
What would get you to care? What would you want? Like, what happens if it was a mouse? Or like
what happens, better yet, if it was a recall?
I mean, who's going to see it except other challengers? And I guess people on your stream might.
That's exactly what I said. I was like talking to him, and I was like, I feel like the only people that will see this are the people that have it. So unless you just tanked so hard that like you didn't have it, and then they just laugh at you like,
yeah, they'd make fun of you.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, I think it's an okay reward, but yeah, what would you want for a reward that motivate you?
A cow hat with the Challenger colors, that would be great. I mean, but that's kind of specific to me.
Yeah, that's a little specific, right? Do you think they should make custom rewards for every Challenger player?
Maybe the top 10. Just kind of, small custom rewards.
I would be fucking down for that. Okay, custom rewards.
Solves your problem.
10. Exactly. Yeah. Scar, what do you think of the backpack?
I think I'm sad I'm not going to get it, seeing as how I ended one rank away. But I am. I personally wouldn't mind it, but it's like
let me ask you. You said you wouldn't mind it. How often would you use it? How often have you worn the Challenger jacket?
That's not fair. It's currently not even in my closet. It's in my roommate's closet because I did a prank with him, and then I think he still has it. So I've used it. I've worn it twice in a year. But the times that I wore it,
he got a lot of likes on Twitter for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
A bunch of likes on Twitter.
Well, how often would you use the backpack, though?
Probably like once every month, which is more than I can say for the jacket.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But, I thought about it. I realized I was like, yeah, maybe some people can't use a jacket, but you know what they can use? Like gear. Everyone plays like on the PC, right? So if they had like
fucking lame.
I realized going lifestyle was too hard,
Garbage.
right?
Don't even finish, Sky.
Wait, are you serious? If they had a nice mouse or like mouse pad
fucking mouse, you said a mouse pad for top 200 challenger. A fucking mouse pad, Sky. You can get a mouse pad for $1.
Dude, would you prefer a mouse pad or the challenger jacket that you got? Now, it will be a nice one. We're talking like, gold etchings on your mouse pad. What do you think?
If I could sell that, if I could flip that shit, if it's gold etching, sure, I'll take that shit. But I'd rather have the jacket than a cloth mouse pad.
How many times have you used the jacket?
Fuck you. That's how many times. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I would use a mouse pad, maybe. But, like,
you don't want to get it dirty.
Not even that. Like, what kind of reward? Like, dude, you managed to get top 200 in this competitive game. What'd you get? I got a mouse pad, bro. It's like
it worked during the start of League of Legends, dude. Come on, it can work. It can work then. It can work now.
Yeah,
people used to get paid in that shit.
Yeah, that's true. We used to get paid in mouse pads. That's where honestly, that's where my deep-seated hatred from being on Dignitas comes from mouse pads. So you know what? That's actually a great idea, Scar. I'm sorry for what I said. Mouse pads, Riot Games. Actually, just get rid of the backpacks and say, due to Scar's brilliant idea, we're actually giving everyone a mouse pad instead. Good call on that, Scar.
That's what I want to hear, dude. You guys can thank me later.
Not bad.
All right, let's go to the next topic. So it seems like every year this game goes from meta to meta, and somehow Caitlyn always comes out on top. Is it ideal for Caitlyn to be such a consistently strong ADC? No. Champion's fucking annoying to play against. Anything with that much range shouldn't carry that hard late game. Agree or disagree, everyone?
What does Cowsep think?
I'm a Master Yi main, bro. I don't care about Caitlyn. I two-shot her.
Dude, that's your response to everything. You never have a Caitlyn.
That's why I played the champion, man.
You don't have a Caitlyn that gets peeled by her team, like Tom Kench eats the Cait and then you just die miserably.
I mean, it doesn't matter what champion they have. If a Tom Kench is there, I can't kill her. I mean, I just kill the Kench, I kill the Kench and he spits her out. Conqueror plus Rageblade plus True Damage, yes please.
Alright, fair enough then. Scar, what do you think of Cait? I'll say I fucking hate her.
All I need to do is ask myself this question. Would the game be in a better spot if she was removed?
Yes.
Yes. And I think that's a huge problem, right? It's the same for when, remember before Kalista got nerfed 4 times in a row?
Yeah, she was great. I love playing
She was actually just get removed from the game. I feel the same way about pre-nerf Zoe, a lot of iterations of Ryze, pre-nerf LeBlanc, a lot of iterations of Vlad. There are some champions where balance is a problem, where removing that champion allows so much more other champions to be played. I think right now, everyone jokes about the Renekton bar for top lane. Bot lane's the Caitlyn bar right now, and it feels bad. Like, it feels really bad. I had 2 games, actually, where my team picked MF into Caitlyn. It was just, the MF did not enjoy herself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, like Caitlyn's. If you can't beat Caitlyn, don't play that shit bottom. Because if you blind pick, like, dude, I'm gonna blind pick Vayne. Fuck, they pick Cait, auto lose. Get your shit pushed in, lose your tower. She rotates out, auto lose the fucking game. There's nothing you can do.
So to talk a little bit about the meta in Korea, I assume it's still the same. I've only been banned for 7 days. How do you guys? So what kind of picks do you guys see as the most common in the bot lane? Is it Caitlyn?
Caitlyn, Zyra, and
Caitlyn, Kai'Sa. If Kai'Sa's available, it gets picked. It's Caitlyn, Kai'Sa, and fucking
Xayah. Is that it? That's pretty normal.
Okay. Ezreal. Ezreal gets played
okay.
every single fucking game.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, Ezreal right now in Korea has a 50% pick rate.
Yeah.
And he has a 52% win rate.
I actually perma-ban Ezreal because I'm so fucking tired of playing against him every single fucking game. That champ, you want to talk about Caitlyn, dude? Talk about Ezreal. I cannot fucking stand playing against him. But you can go on ahead. What else?
He has no CC.
Dude, My life would be better if I was a Master Yi main, maybe, because I play.
I love Ezreal.
I play against Ezreal, dude, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna outlane this guy. Lane starts, Q. I'm like, he's gonna out anytime now. His Q costs 20 mana. Q. Just time after time, and it's just like, fucking kill me, please.
But okay, Ezreal stops you from aggressing, but does he crowd out ADs from being played?
I mean, if you get shit, he can shit on you and just 1v9 the game.
Yeah, but I think he's like relatively harder to play. Like, I'm okay kind of where Ezreal is.
Hell no, he's not fucking hard to play.
Okay,
have you ever played against one, dude? People make it sound like Ezreal's like the guy. Like, oh my god, you can play Ezreal, dude. Oh my god, you can hit skill shots.
Dude, I know that's not true because when I got filled bot lane before Jhin existed, I played every game Ezreal.
Yes, that's what every auto-filled player does. Is they auto-fill pick Ezreal.
Yeah, every
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah, I complained about it on stream. Oh god, I got an Ezreal. He's auto.
I cannot fucking like, he's actually the easiest fucking champion to play. He's not fucking hard at all to play, and he's so safe and so brainless.
He's my autofill too.
Yeah, I could go on about Ezreal. I fucking can't stand it. But what else is meta in Korea other than like Ezreal?
You mean an AD carry?
Yeah.
So we have, if Kai'Sa's not banned, she's picked up a lot. Jhin with Gunzu's Rageblade and Xayah and Ezreal. Caitlyn she's okay. I don't see a lot of Caitlyn's in Korea. I think she does show up, but I think that the scaling, like Varus, Kog'Maw, Kai'Sa, those are really important. Ezreal is every game. Every game is Ezreal. And, yeah, that's about how it is. So I don't actually have problems with Caitlyn, and I don't see her much in Korea, though she was a bit popular in the past in Korea, and she's still played a bit now, but just not as much as some of those other champions.
Wait, what AD do you actually not playing against? Not like playing against this Master Yi? I'm actually curious.
I dislike Xayah at times. She can be annoying. Because the untargeted ability has no cast time, but my cast time... Okay, I'm not going to get into Master Yi and Grief, but, you know. Vayne. Just Vayne. Vayne. I hate Vayne.
Do you actually play against that shit often, though? That shit's like, must never come up.
She's 1 out of 10 games in Korea. But I can't beat her. Yeah, I can't beat her. The stealth is insane. It's just
1 out of 10. That's so much.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've seen a fucking Vayne.
I ban her.
Oh, really?
I ban her.
My God.
I ban her and just her. I ban her in Korea server every time. I don't ban Jax because he's my backup. But I would ban Jax. If
I was gonna say, what the fuck? You don't play against Jax? Because I imagine that shit would just whoop the shit out of you.
Jax is pretty rare, actually. So I can usually have him as a backup, and I don't really need to ban him too much. But Vayne, when they change stealth, like Kha'Zix, Vayne, and you can't. It's basically like being stunned. I can't do anything. I just sit there. It drives me nuts. That's what I hate. See, Master Yi mains aren't all Gucci.
Alright, fair enough, then.
You guys, you don't see Jax? I guess it's because we have a lot of Jax players in NA.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Like, not only like Hashinshin, I see Stevens is like smurfing nonstop with like 3 different. Always see him playing Jax on one of his random accounts, and then just
I permanently
we have a lot of Jax.
I can't stand playing against that shit. Him and, like, if I could permaban Kha'Zix, too, like, that stealth shit you're talking about is just, like, God, man. Like, when he's...
Why?
Yeah, exactly. Why? When he stealths from his jungle to, like, bot lane, and you can't see anything, it's like...
700 move speed, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, who did this? It was like, you know what this needs? He needs to not be able to be seen by pink wards also. He needs to be unseeable during this whole time. It just it boggles my mind, dude. There's someone that
Riot focus so much on like the non-counter playability of Invis champions that like it makes it really unfun to play against.
Yeah, like if there should be counterplay versus the counterplay spending gold to fucking do something. Like it's up to them to counterplay the counterplay. Like when I play fucking bot lane, I want there to be no counterplay. I want everything that I do to be uncounterable, and I just shit on them. But that's not how this game, like, I have to actually, like, okay, he's actively doing things to stop me, so now I need to react to this. Not, he's stopping me. Stop it, Riot. What the fuck is this?
Please. please, right?
Yeah.
No.
Do you remember when Akali first got played a lot after the stealth rework? A lot of it was because her shroud lasted, 8 seconds?
It lasts longer than Highlander. Like,
You
she
literally-
takes my Highlander. And then Zanya's into another. It's like, what?
Yeah.
You just stand there and wait. You a sweeper? I sweep it and I just sweep it and watch her, knowing where she is, I just wait.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. So like at least make it so sweeper, so you have to burn a cooldown and you're able to see them. Like not being able to see them at all though is just it's a little infuriating when I play against it, just a little bit. But that's another topic for another time.
Somebody at Riot plays Stealth Champions.
Without a doubt, dude. That's what I tell myself every time I see this stupid shit. It's like, dude. Like you said, they nerfed Heimerdinger because it's a pain for low elo players. Like, I can't imagine what Kha'Zix is like at low elo. When, like, if you have someone that's smurfing, if I didn't know how to play this game and I played against a smurf Kha'Zix, I would fucking uninstall this game instantly. I'm so fucking done with this shit. Like, he'll come from anywhere and he'll just one hit you, and then he'll stealth out and he'll be unstoppable.
The best is when Riot reworked Heimerdinger. He was like, he's too oppressive against melee champions. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make him more oppressive against melee champions, and now he's also good against rage champions. I'm just like, wait, you guys play against Heimer quite a bit, right? That champion?
Hell no, I don't play against that.
I haven't
shit.
seen one
Yeah,
forever.
that shit. They did that, and then they nerfed him immediately. They nerfed like 200 damage off of his ulti, and then I never saw him again.
I guess they nerfed him twice, once or twice. But like I played in the LP where I played against with the 3 Heimer mains, Gunslinger, Agido, and Heisendong. And so I'll see them all the time, and I'll just be like, Jesus, dude, how do melee champions play against this champion? Riot, what's the difference?
Yeah, I think like I love everything Riot does. Let's just go with that. We could go on for days about this shit, but I love Riot Games. Keep up the good fucking work. Let's go to the Q&A now.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And answer.
Question and answer segment. Hopefully this is working. And let's go and we'll start off. DK Slater wants to know. This is a nice, simple one to start it off with. Do you think that League is in the state that it is now because everyone has figured out the game? I'll say the game has been roughly figured. Back in the heyday, dude, no one had any fucking idea what they were doing. It was literally just people running around hey, what's more important, 1 kill and using all of your summoners, or a free tower? Well, I mean, if we kill him, he can't do anything, so let's kill him.
Sounds like Vietnam server.
Yeah. People used to play like that, but, as the game evolved, it's you know what, maybe wasting every summoner for a kill on, some random fuck probably isn't worth it compared to taking the free tower, and, I don't know, it's led to a lot more people. I haven't watched competitive in a while, to be fair, but I feel like the game, the way it works is you make low risk, maybe low reward plays. You don't go for I want to do some crazy shit here. It's I want to do some cool calculated shit here, and hopefully it works out. And if it doesn't, I got a backup plan. I'm going to go for an invade. Didn't work out. Guess I got a warden. That kind of shit's not oh my god, are you kidding me? It's wow, cool, dude. Way to go, man.
Well, I think that game knowledge in general I'm going to keep it short. The game knowledge in general has made the game a bit more stale because you've said it before. You push down, you go gank bottom, you kill them, you now have 3 people pushing a tower. Bot lane's well, time to go back, and then immediately they'll go top. And then they'll push. It's the same thing every game, and people just know what to do every game when it starts.
I think it's do you guys used to play old MMOs before, the start of World of Warcraft, vanilla, or, very early entry-level MMOs before Wowhead, and, you found out how to do bosses online?
Yeah.
There was, something magical about that moment, right? Before, there's too much information. Nowadays, what happens when I play League? I want to play this champion. Instantly open up pro builds, click the champion, put the role in. All right, how does he do it? I'm going to copy this exactly. I'll figure it out on the way, right? And like we said before, I don't think the meta changed enough this season. And so it feels especially rote because everyone does let's break bot tower, let's lane swap top lane. But wait, we can actually stay bot lane for Dragon and then lane swap top lane. That's like the decision making you have to do every game when you're ahead. And that's like the biggest thing you have to think about.
I always kill Dragon, so we don't have to worry about that.
The thing that just I hate the most is that's the decision making that happens, and the enemy decision. Okay, so we broke bot tower. They're going for Dragon. What do? Let's just give it. They're going for top tower. Let's just give it. It's just like, let's just give it. We fucking lost the game. Let's just go for the next one. Whatever, dude. It's like, no.
15 minutes.
Yeah, like nothing's happening. It's just like, no, we can afford to get, cause it's like I said, it's just low risk plays. Like, do we want to fight the dragon? We could maybe lose it, dude. Let's just go for late game. We got the Baron fight. We can maybe win. Let's just give the Baron and go for late. They pushed all of our inhibs down and we lost the game. Let's just go to the next game, dude. It's all good. That kind of shit's just like, dude, I want people to like be willing to take. I want them to be like, I'm not giving this fucking drag. I'm gonna fight this shit because I want to see more something happening. And like, I don't know, I don't like that. But let's go to the next. Let's go to the next topic. Goddess of Death. We were talking about this. Do you think the game should be more or less oriented towards pro play? So.
Less.
You think less?
I don't like it. Well, you don't even watch pro play.
Yeah, hell no.
I mean, maybe because you find it boring, right? It's like, because the thing is like there's 3 million players in Korea and there's like 25 pros, or I mean, there's a little bit more, right? And like, yeah, people watch it, but I mean, in order to watch it, you have to enjoy the game first.
Yeah.
I actually think that they should balance around pro play 100%, because I think you should balance around people improving. And so balancing around people who are like bronze, within exceptions, is better than the alternative. However, I don't mind if it follows pro play. I just think pro play is boring sometimes, and so if it follows boring pro play, you're gonna be bored. But right now, pro play is like this. Pro play and solo queue are pretty much the same on a lot of aspects, and the pro play is boring, so it's boring as well.
Yeah, I'll try to tune in to an LCS match. It's like, oh, LCS is going on. Let me check what's happening, dude. 30 minutes, 1 kill. It's like, dude
always.
I cannot. Like, how can I fucking watch this shit?
The first 4 weeks of the season, 5 weeks of the season was the worst competitive games you could have watched in the last 4 years, guaranteed. And then, like, at the end of the season, everything right now is actually looking pretty good. Like, it's a lot better than it used to be before, but, I mean, I agree with you, and I think that a lot of the same problems where it's too easy to figure out what to do next, like it's flowcharty, is a big problem for viewers and for play.
I'll say, I think that I feel like the game should be balanced towards pro play, but there's a side of me, like, maybe it shouldn't be balanced towards pro play. Maybe it should just be balanced towards the casual player, because it's like Cowsep said, like, you got to get the people in through the door first, and it's like the way that the game works now, it's not that exciting. There's no like, oh shit, dude. It's like everyone's figured out what to do. Like, I don't know how people are if they invite their friends, but it's like, hey dude, you should probably play this, like everything's so figured out. I want some shake up. Like, I want something. We're gonna buff like just random stupid shit. We're gonna nerf like the meta. We're just gonna have it be do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares, dude? Like that kind of shit. I just want to be like, you know what? I'm just fucking around this game, dude. I'm just gonna pick some stupid shit. We can win it. I don't want to be like, I'm gonna pick some stupid shit. We auto lost because it's not a meta champion. That's that's kind of lame.
Honestly, mix it up. Everyone's agreed, right? Just mix it up more. I think the midseason is a big chance for them to mix it up, and if they don't, people are gonna burn out the season faster than the other ones for different reasons. Because I think the game has stayed too similar for too long, and the rune changes do not do anything.
Change the jungle.
I don't even know if they need to be rechanged, except for, hey, wait, I have a question. Do you like the golems splitting up when they die?
I like the 200 gold that you get from them. I think the thing is about those golems is that people are less likely to counter jungle them, which kind of gives you the advantage of like having golems up if they're counter jungling you, right? Like, so you're not completely screwed. You can go kill the golems because they didn't kill them.
Yeah, because it takes 30 seconds. Okay.
I mean, the thing is, I feel
curious.
like with the golems, most people just kill the first two, like get the 80 gold and then just run out. Like they don't even bother doing the split one.
I do them all.
Yeah, I respect that, man. Gotta get that money, man. Eggy wants to know, what do you guys think of the Aurelia rework? Absolutely fucking broken. I like you guys. What do you guys think?
I've not
still 1v1 her.
I've not seen more. I've seen one person play it well, and I've seen a bunch of games where the top lane didn't matter. It looks like it lane's weak, but if it gets out of lane, he's just complete monster champion, or she is. Sorry, and it's especially bad for ADs, right? Because they get disarmed if they try to run away. So
yeah, that's just annoying as fuck.
I don't know if she's OP, but she may be hard to deal with if she gets ahead.
She's easy for Yi though. I just auto attack her.
Dude, that's what you say with every champion, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Fair.
Well, you asked why I play Master Yi instead of Sivir, and now you know.
Fair enough, then. I'll give you that one.
I'm gonna put every question about Jax or something. That way you can't say that.
Oh God, no.
Let's see. Axine wants to know, do you think they should add 2 versions of balancing, one for competitive and one for casual play? Hell no, they should not do that.
No. Not enough players. Yeah, not enough players.
As soon as you start dividing the community, the game's fucking dead. Like, if you divide the community like that, no one's going to know what the fuck's happening in competitive, and yeah, hell no. Shaquilla wants to know, how long do you think League of Legends will stay relevant game compared to Fortnite?
5 more years at least.
It's good. It's good to go. I don't plan to quit anytime soon. I saw some people, they're like, I'm going to quit League, but they'll come back.
They always do.
You hear me, Night Blue?
That's the damn truth. Hey, he already came back, man. Dude, he's already back. I have him in my games all the time now. So
4 days after he made that statement, I saw him stream.
Yeah, I can't blame him, though, because, like, some of the games you play in solo queue, they just really, like, I'm feeling really frustrated right now. I want to say some nasty stuff to Riot Games, so. I mean, I'm sure we've all felt that sometimes. It's like, I don't like this meta. I'm going to make a nasty tweet at Riot. Riot, your game fucking blows, and I'm never playing this piece of shit again. I hope you die. So, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I can understand it. Let's see. We'll go with one more topic. I gotta pick. Let me pick a good one.
All right, here we go.
Actually, you know what? This is a topic that I was curious about too. Alex P wants to know, how hard is it to get an account in Korea for a foreigner?
I guess that's my question. So the thing about getting an account in Korea for a foreigner, you have a few options. So one, you're either a pro player or somebody affiliated with Riot, and you can get a free account that's in, correct me if I'm wrong, D3 or D2 MMR, right? So you can get that account, and you can bypass to Diamond 5 and have a great time in high elo from the get-go. The one for the plebs is you either buy an account online, which is against the rules, or you have somebody create an account, which is against the rules, or you become a resident of Korea and get a social security number and use that social security number to create an account. So the short answer is all you people that are watching right now, you probably cannot get an account in Korea. And if you try to share an account, I will report you and get you banned just like I was. I'm not letting it fly. I've invited streamers over and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll just make you an account and you can play or whatever. But actually, I think that's okay because they technically didn't ban those accounts.
I can respect that.
Okay, but yeah.
Dude, I've thought about going to Korea to play, but it's like, dude, trying to get an account sounds like such a fucking headache, and I don't want to deal with this shit, but.
I mean, honestly, I actually just like playing on NA. Like, I call me like, a teddy bear, but I like it when people don't open mid at 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no, I like playing in NA, but I thought about like maybe spice it up a little bit. Let me try some Korean solo queue, see what it's all about. But yeah, like based off of what I've heard, it doesn't sound like an enjoyable experience because I've played on EU West, And those motherfuckers are just the worst fuckers you could ever play. Like, I got the Challenger on it, and I was like, I'm never going to play on this shitty-ass server again, dude.
I liked the US.
You liked it?
Really?
Those people never shut the fuck up about anything. Everything they complained about, and they're all racist as fuck. Like, as soon as someone types in a language that's a race
French.
that they hate, they just start going fucking crazy. Like, nothing's happened. We're in Champ Select. It's like two French people talking, and this one guy will just start fucking going crazy. It's like, dude, like, calm down. We got a League of Legends game here. Let's just get through it together, man. It's gonna be okay. That shit tilts me, man. But hey, it's good to know. If you guys want to get an account, buy it. But that's gonna be it for Beyond the Rift. I don't support that, and no one on this show does, though. Just to clarify that. But anyways, that's going to be it for Beyond the Rift. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Cowsep, if the people want more of you, where can they find you?
But before we go, I just want to mention that. I just want to mention that there are a lot of people that tagged me specifically in the Ask Questions area. I'll go through and I'll answer everything retroactively, not from this point and on. I'll answer the people that did tag me there.
Wow, what a good guy this dude is.
That's a lot, dude, but holy shit.
I'll be fine. I love answering questions. But yeah, so if you do want to find me, all you got to do is just go to Google and search for Cowsep. I'm twitch.tv/Cowsep, YouTube Cowsep, Facebook Cowsep, Twitter Cowsep. I am Cowsep. Or you can meet me at an event. Look for the guy in a cow suit. Very swagalicious. I have a brown one too. Chocolate milk. So yes.
Why don't you bring out the brown one?
Don't ask me questions now. The brown one? Because I thought this one would just look better. As I said, I only wore this to one-up
Wait, why do you think the brown one looks worse, though?
Dude, you're trying to pin me for racism.
I'm not trying to pin you. It's just a legitimate question. I just want to know the mind of Cowsep. What about that suit's better? But that's a...
I mean, okay. The primary reason is because I figured you guys would ask me, like, to stand up. And I'm wearing my cow pajamas, and I'm not wearing the suit because it's more comfortable. And I don't have any brown cow pajamas, you know?
Right.
So just in case. But yeah, I mean, it's just because when you see a cow, you think of a white cow, right? Am I wrong here? You think of a white cow, right?
I guess so.
Sure.
I'll give you that.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll look like a real cow.
I'll let you have that one. Fair enough, then.
Yeah, thank you.
Scar, if the people want more of you, where can they get you?
Twitch, Twitter, at Scar. You can Google me. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Google me at CARA. You can find me anywhere where you can Google me. I'll be streaming in a little bit. Oh, and just thank you guys for watching the show. Thanks for tuning in.
I guess I'll do the same. Just fucking Google it. Google when this show fucking starts. Who cares? All right, we're out, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
What?
Real quick, next week's guest. I know a lot of people have been asking for a professional player. I got one for you. It's going to be a good one. You should tune in.
But we got
Already
the Erickson like last time.
All right, but I got another one. It'll be a good one.
But that's only been like a week. People have been asking since the last.
People got short-term memories.
I just clarified. Whatever. I'm turning this shit off. Fuck you all.
All right, goodbye.